Hello to all ninjas in the Ninja Nation. This week will be the pinnacle week of live interactions. You know, we've always predicted at Ninja that December is the ultimate flow month of the year. You'll see people you haven't seen in months or maybe even since last year's holiday party. And at one level it's fun, and at another level it can actually be exhausting. Especially if you're an introvert, this time of year is anxiety producing and exhausting for sure. But one key ninja skill gets taxed to the maximum during these events, and that is the conversational skill of forward. Under pressure, it is really easy to revert to the old conversational habit of, hey, you meet somebody, how's it going? How's everything? What have you been up to these days? And here's what we know. Those conversations never seem to take off. Before forward, this was the way we started most conversations. But as you know, great conversations happen at the level of feelings, not fluff and facts. We've learned that often conversations at a holiday party never really take off. They feel stiff and awkward, and that's why you leave the party sometime going, God, that was just a lot of not so much stuff. They're unrewarding. But there is a great ninja technique that is designed perfectly for starting a great conversation with someone you haven't seen in a while. You may have already been exposed to this. We call it forward in a package. Sometimes the linear questioning of how's your family, what's new at work, what have you been up to these days, can be a little stiff. So forward in a package asks all four questions in literally one mashed together sentence. The great part about this is that it acts like a menu so that your conversation partner can choose from whichever is important to them. Here's what it might sound like. Let's say you see Bob. Bob, it's so great to see you. Catch me up. How's your family? What are you doing for work these days? Where did you do anything fun, or did you do anything fun this past year? And have you made any great plans or anything coming up in 2026 that you're excited about? In other words, we just put all forward pieces in one blurry sentence. Now, what's really good about this is that it lets the person decide which one they want to talk about. For example, if things aren't going so great with their family and you ask, how's your family? That might actually make them uncomfortable. So in this case, they can choose the one that they please, which makes the conversation start nicely for them. Try this for the rest of 2025 at any holiday event, even if somebody's at your house, over Christmas or New Year's. Your conversations will be easier and they will be more fulfilling. Happy connecting and happy holidays.